What's good, beautiful people of the internet? It's your boy Emmanuel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we're about to get into Davido's first single of the year, man, OBO. What you guys are about to watch is a clip off of my new Music Friday live stream. In case you miss it, head over to my Twitch account and follow so you'll be notified whenever I go live on Twitch. Usually I go live on Fridays, where I get to hear all the new music. Okay, but in case you missed the Twitch and you'd like to play back the live streams and reviews, head over to my Patreon page. You're helping to support the channel, and of course you get to watch a lot of the playbacks and request songs as well to be reviewed. So definitely head over to Patreon for that. I'm curious how you feel about this song. Let me know in the comments. Okay, I'll be conversating with you guys as much as I can. But anyway, enjoy the review and I'll see you guys later. Let's go. Let's transition to the last track tonight. We have the second chapter of the Independence Day saga. Okay, everybody remember the Independence Day saga? Two of the biggest to ever do it. Tell us that they had snippets for us for Independence Day. Wizkid has essentially dropped a song, broke records with Brent Faiyaz. Essentially the song that we're hearing now is a snippet that Davido had responded. You know what I mean? The Battle of the Snippets. It's his first single in the year too. Even though he has had a good year of features, he has had a strong year of features coming from Twe to Ogechi to the Mins moment. He just dropped a recent moment with Darko as well. That was fun. Let me preference by saying I did not like the snippet that had "Oh Baby Fire Gone." That part alone in isolation was treacherous, and I will still stand on that context. When I heard it, it was quite the airsaw, okay? It was quite the airsaw in isolation. Until we now saw another snippet that gave us the pre-chorus that was transitioning into that drop. And it kind of changed a little bit. It helped me a little bit understand the song and the dynamics of the song. And it had the dynamics of a hit. It had the dynamics of a hit where you know exactly everybody's anticipating a drop to something that is, granted, it's silly, it's loose, but you know that it's coming and you can go crazy at that point. And I think that's the arrangement that went into this, because that pre-chorus was saying something. You know what I mean? That pre-chorus was saying something. As soon as they transitioned into the hook, it landed and it did something for me. But let's see how we get in the full scale now, in the full record, okay? But let's go. Let's get into it. OBO, first single in the year, man. It's giving us fam. Yo, my guy. What is that about? Oh wait, you guys cannot see the screen. My bad. I'm sorry. But yo, do you know what this reminded me of? There's this clip of Rudiger spreading his legs for an Mbappe tackle as they were training. That's what this kind of rider is doing right now. Oh man.
I must tell my mommy for ya. For the little things you they do where they make me go low.
If they painted this place for this video, I think that's absolutely stunning. But yeah, I like how it's isolated here. It's a beautiful shot. Is he hanging?
I go run away from love. Okay, your body fire go. Oh baby, why not you? I did your matter. Your body not chairman, I go.
He did it again, yo. He did it again. Guys, this is a slapper. This is a slapper. You can obviously see it. Like, it has the DNA of a Davido. Granted, we're getting the Amapiano direction again. But you're hearing this pre-chorus into the drop, bro. You are hearing a hit. This smells like a hit. It might not be the most, the most refined, the most refreshing thing that you've heard. Yeah, obviously this kind of take up different templates from his catalog as well, especially in recent times. But you're hearing a hit, bro. And that's his forte. That's essentially what he does. That's what he does. That's him. Like, that's what he does, bro. He's just a natural hit maker, bro. And he understands the structure of hits too. Awuke, bro, you're singing along to it at this point. Sorry, I just had a quick question. Why aren't you subscribed? No, actually tell me what's the reason that you've not clicked one button ever since you've been watching. You know what I mean? If you can answer by just clicking, that'll be fine. But anyway, let's get back into the video. I can already see people in the function right now to this record. Bro, the mosh pit will go crazy.
Your body fire, go. Oh baby, wine and jo. I did your matter. Your body na chama na loya go. Say why?
What a 180 for me, bro.
You bust my head and I look good, Joe.
What a 180. What a 180 for me. It's so crazy how music works, bro. Like, you need a lot more context for it to make sense, because that snippet in isolation was so bad. In isolation, it was so terrible for me. But looking at it in the context of the song, it's like the hardest thing ever, bro. It's like, it's yours. It's like, come on. Look at I got.
It's not what you used to.
Okay, YG, what are we saying?
And it's not what you think about. And I'm gonna show you how that we move around. Oh, they've been trying to get to me.
A little Benson-ish with his direction here. I'm getting a little, somewhere how Benson slurs his words, and it's a little bit nasal in some instances. I'm getting some Buju Benson type of lean, but he's a reggae leaning R&B artist in some sense. I don't expect him to smoke this, but we'll see how he holds up.
Said she want to be my baby. Said she want to be my lady. Said she want to be my baby. Said she want to be my lady. Be my baby.
Okay.
Said she want to be.
He's giving us the bridge, essentially.
This kind of love, not sweet your love. And I did knock you for your door. Oh baby, make you for some more.
Bro, this is a nice record, though.
I go run away from love. Okay.
Oh, baby, fire, go. Oh, baby, whatever.
Your body na chama na loya go. Say why?
Hey.
Oh, then play wine and jo. Your body like
Loco, Joe.
Yeah, you bust my head and I
Loco, Joe. Okay. And it's so silly because it should be clear what's happening here. It should be clear what's happening here. We've come to a point where we have two different artists, and I'm not to even bring Wizkid into the conversation here, but we have two superstars in two completely different spaces, sound-wise. And this particular song, this direction, the emotion that you're expecting out of it is essentially what you would get, because I think the execution here was granted. It made sense. This is a hit. This is a templated Davido hit. It's one of those songs. Going into December, I think we're gonna hear this more often. It's a song that is tailor-made for functions. It's tailor-made for people around you. That it has that utility written all over it, especially how it's structured with that pre-chorus. I cannot emphasize it. That pre-chorus where it's like, Awuke, like, it's just like, bro, everyone's singing along to it. It has that communal sense to it. You just see that drop and everybody goes crazy, man. And I get why people might look at this from a technical end, and I see that with Davido songs. And trust me, when it comes to like his singing, his songwriting, super shallow, super like, you're not getting anything out of it, like, of course. But that's not the essence. That's not the point. You know what I mean? In lots of ways, it's just the effects that you get out of people. Is the production holding weight? Is the structure holding weight? Does it make sense? Is this simple enough for people to process where they're supposed to vibe to, where we're supposed to sing along to? Like, if it's answering those questions, everything else is water under the bridge. Like, I can see the reservations people will have that this feels like a silly song. It feels very cheap. I can get that. Trust me, I hear it. But bro, we've danced to cheaper things. We've danced to, like, essentially we've been moving to cheap records all our lives, guys. Like, it's part of one of the qualities of hits like this, and I think he came through. Shout out to YG. He did his thing, kind of give us a breather into the song, but then again, it's not the anchor of the song. It's not where we're running to, and I don't expect that. I don't want to give that expectation to YG Marley, but shout out to him and his moment. But yeah, my goodness, production on this. I don't know even who produced this again. Let's check. Mika Beats and Marley Music. Okay, different producers. Shout out to them. I think, to be honest, I see this really moving for Davido, especially in a domestic sense. It still feels like he has that energy to it, you know? And it's Davido, bro. It's Davido. Anyway, all right, guys. How we feeling?